So now, yeah, there we go. All right, part 6. That's it. So, Duncan, why don't you repeat what you've just said?
The Fremen I see often complain about worm attacks. The worms arrive suddenly and attack the harvesters. If the miners don't have an Orni, they can't watch for or avoid the worms.
So I've been playing, I don't know, for about half an hour now, and two things. Well, first of all, he's finally acknowledged the issue about spike attacks, and this, I think, has been prompted. I was speaking with the Duke, and then I spoke with Fufa Howard. Fufa Howard said, go and tell the Duke not to attack. So I spoke with him, and he says, Fufa is overprudent, I'm going to do it. And I talked to him a bit more, and just says, life goes on, even if I, don't come back. So now that I've done that, Duncan says, I know you're worried about your father, but life goes on here, we must continue mining the spice.
Paul, you have to get some Ornis. It has come to my attention that in the villages there are smugglers who trade equipment and other items for spice.
So finally we've triggered this.
Here are our current stocks of spice.
Alright, so now I've spoken with him. Let's speak with Stilgar.
Fremen live in sieges. The villages were made by immigrants. Fremen don't usually go to villages. We don't even know their locations very well.
Interesting.
I've never been to a village. I remember a tale about the village in the fish's mouth.
Interesting. So let's talk with Duncan.
Paul, you have to get some Ornis. It has come to my attention.
Alright, okay, yep, doing that. Definitely doing that. So, am I doing this as a quick bit? Yeah, I'll do this as a quick bit. We'll find the village. What if I made this out of schedule? No, you need to see Wednesday's one. What if I schedule this? Yeah, I'll schedule this for Wednesday as an addendum. Take a Yorni.
Select destination on map.
Go there.
Desert.
Now, if I was clever or so inclined to go to great effort, I would have edited the original video and tacked this bit on. But I am not so inclined. And besides, the playlist functionality will do the same thing but be a lot easier. So let's just go to the Fisher's Mouth now that we've triggered the bit of speech. And we'll see the village, we'll buy a couple of harvesters and some Ornis, we'll tell Fremen to pick it up, and I'll show the one other thing as well. Because when I was flying around, there's a Fremen who doesn't want to move, and you try and move past him, and he says, no, there's nothing there we want you to see. But because I've got Stilgar now, I was able to go there, and that's where he triggered the Water of Life speech, which you see in the previous video. However, it was one of the Chuana ones. I think it was this one here. Went there, talked with the Fremen, and he says, oh, there's also a siege not far from here to the east, Chuana Clam. So I've gone there. And whereas in the previous video I had Gurney and this one, I've now got him Tuana Clam, and I've got 4 Fremen doing army because I realised my spice production's fine. If ever I need to, I can swap them over to it, but there's not really a point having Fremen without equipment mining spice.
It looks like a village. There on the left.
Good. So we'll go there. And let's go and you can argue with the smugglers, but I've heard rumours that if you do it, he doesn't give you good deals in the future, so we'll just accept his price. Besides, we can afford it. Oh, that's a different sound for the Orni.
Here you are, the best place on Dune to buy all kinds of equipment. You name it, I have it.
No menu, you just talk with him. I kind of like that system.
Well, let me see if I have something for you. I have
Talk.
an orny for trade. Here is my price for it.
Accept.
You've got a deal. It's a pleasure to do business with you. It's yours now.
Yeah.
Send someone to pick it up. Make sure that I get paid for this.
Yeah.
Well, let me see if I have something for you. I have a spice harvester for trade. Here is my price for it.
I like the wobbly animation as the arm comes up.
Well, let's make it this quantity of spice. A spice harvester of the highest quality. At this price, I'm losing money. Okay. So it's always possible to come to an agreement, isn't it?
I didn't mean to argue with him.
It's yours now. Well, I have nothing to trade at the moment. Sorry. Try coming back.
Right, so let's have a look at the map. Who have I got? So this is the new one. Tuano Clam. As you see, there's a nice bit of equipment there. Got one bloke there. And so let's go here. Fly. Skip. See. Speak.
We're doing spice mining.
Yes, that's good. Go and search for equipment.
We're going to search for an orny.
And there's a spice harvester there. So what I'll do, I'm not going to tell him to do it yet. When he comes back and he's got like some ornies in the village, I'll get him to move here. And then he can go to the village, pick up the spice, I'll go back, go to the village, pick up the orny, go back. This, if they were to do a remaster, just say, can you pick up both the harvester and the orny? I think I'd include carryalls in this, so that, because it's all well and good saying, oh yeah, there's a worm approaching, but it's not as if the harvester can run away, and that's the prospector. He's finished prospecting those regions now. So, go there. Meow.
A worm has swallowed our harvester.
Bugger. That's the opposite of what happened, but not to worry. I think we'll
We're
be
doing
okay.
spice mining. Show me where you want me to go.
So, go there.
Okay.
Let's go to the palace. And let's talk with Duncan.
I'm tired of all these travels with you, Paul. I want to go back to my place, Tuano Timon.
Alright. So yeah, we'll do that
Here
then.
are our current stocks of spice.
Good.
You can notice that yesterday, our spice production was better than the day before.
Ah, good.
The Emperor will call for a spice shipment tomorrow.
Well, in which case... take her to Tuano Timon, it's not too far. Flying back. And then that should be just in time to deal
one
with the
moment.
Emperor.
I've received some kind of bill. Let me find it. Yes, here it is. It's a bill from a smuggler. Payment has to be made in spice. Look at this bill. Do you want me to send that much spice to this smuggler?
You can argue, but argue is the same as refuse this, so let's just accept.
Okay, that'll be done.
So. Oh yeah, Duke's already gone. That means I can go to the balcony and then come back without the Duke saying, oh, I hope you enjoyed the view, son.
I'm tired of all these travels with you, Paul.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we'll go to Tuano Timon.
Destination on map.
Timon, that's the one.
Tuano,
Tuano,
Timon.
Timon, Twabin, tomato.
I always see shadows at night. Thank you, Paul, for bringing me here.
You're welcome. Bye. Still got.
You have the eyes of a Fremen now, Muad'Dib.
Doesn't even explain about how it gets the name. The movie's more dramatic than the book, because in the book he says, "What do you name the second moon?" We call that one Muad'Dib. Then I would like to be called Muad'Dib. Whereas in the book it's like, what do you call that little kangaroo mouse? The one that goes pop hop. Pop hop. You know, the one that goes pop and hop. Oh, we call that Muad'Dib. Yeah, I want to be called that then. Alright then, we'll call you little desert pop hop mouse. it's not got the same ring to it, has it? I mean, people keep talking about how the book is so much better than the movie. You know what? There's a few stylistic choices in the movie which I think are better, but they're different eras, aren't they? I mean, 60s is very much flower power, hippy dippy stuff. So I think all the drug taking in Dune, because it's not just spice. You got the Mentats are taking sappho juice. That's why their lips are staying red, and some of the Harkonnen troops, they talk about Simuta music, which is trance music with drugs, like a specific... The drug itself is called Simuta, but they even describe the music as atonal. I'm just thinking, was that like Frank Herbert going into like some sort of love den or something, where they're taking acid and smoking pot and listening to, The Doors or something, or Grateful Dead. What else is there? There's sappho juice, water of life. Well, that's a spice derivative, or that's poison. Well, yeah. You know what? If you're really curious about it, there's a whole glossary of all the drugs what are around in Dune. Nothing's really mentioned about the old Earth drugs, but I guess, you know, it's thousands of years in the future, so things come and go. Yeah. So let's skip to the destination. Paul, don't forget the spice shipments to the Emperor.
A message has arrived in the palace. A message has...
Still got no senior messages. Oh, it's the Emperor. Well, that's interesting. Normally it's Duncan saying...
I want a shipment of spice today.
It's normally, what's his name? Duncan that's reminding you to do that. So let's go see Duncan. Hello, Duncan.
I've been told about another village in the east, south of Tuono-Tuek.
Excellent.
Here are our current stocks of spice. You can notice that yesterday, our spice production was better than the day before.
Excellent.
The Emperor asked for a spice shipment. We can
Yes.
send him what he asked for, as we currently have enough spice in stock.
Argue.
We can send him the totality of our stocks.
No, let's not do that.
Indeed, 50% more than what he asked? That won't be a problem.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay, Paul. Good. Let's go.
The last option is, we can always do it later. But the last option is you send double. But the thing is, I've sent 50% before. And instead of 5 or 4 days, I've had 6 or 7 days. So let's see how many days leniency he gives me.
The spice has been shipped. We've sent him more than he asked for. Ah, the answer has just come. Let's have a look at this message.
Searching new messages. Message from the Emperor Shaddam IV.
Your spice has just arrived, more than I've asked, and I'm really pleased. Next shipment will be 6 days from now.
Okay, 6-day leniency. So, before we go, let me talk again with Duncan just to remind myself. Chono Timin, he said?
I've been told about another village in the east, south of Tuono-Tuek.
Okay, good. Still got south of Tuono-Tuek. Still got.
Paul, I was waiting until Hara wasn't with us. I have something to tell you.
Oh, this will have to be for a Sunday.
I'd like you to meet somebody. I think it's important for you.
Yeah.
I want us to go to Oxtine Tabor, west of the village we found. I've indicated it on your map.
thank you. But we're not going there, are we? First of all, we're going...
Select destination on map.
I'm sorry, the past few days, my memory is shot to buggery.
I'd like you to meet somebody.
Yeah, that's great, but first of all...
I've been told about another village.
Chono
to the east.
Tuik. I keep thinking it's Chono Timin. No, that's what Hara was. Oh, these names don't make
Select
sense.
destination on map.
Why can't they call it places like Reading or Birmingham? It's not Chono Timin, it's Chono Tuik. And he says it's... Sorry, audience, this is going to be painful. It's Chono Tuik. It is Chono Tuik.
I've been told about another village in the east, south of Tuono Tuek.
So, go to Chono Tuik and then go south. Right. Got it.
Select destination on map.
Chono Tuik.
Goro Tuek.
Hopefully just with Stilgar in there will be enough. Skip to destination, see the map, and oh yeah, I have to take an ornithopter. Can't do it from that menu.
Select destination on map. Desert. Southward.
Right, we'll find this village, and hopefully he'll have las guns, because you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. That's the point. I should really tell those guys in training there to equip this. Well, I'll do that before they move out. The main thing is they're there with Gurney, and that accelerates the training process, which is fortunate, because compared to how slow it takes for learning spice mining, this would be a long game indeed if you had to do that. And I think it would be a much harder game as well, because people get impatient. They would send half-trained military units, and really, you want them to be skilled or expert, which is the last 2 tiers of experience, but prior to that. This is my favourite song in the thing, so I'm trying not to speak. Mind you, if I increase the desktop volume level, I'll make it a bit more legible. Look at those dunes. Look at them go. Certainly more interesting than the floppy disk version, although, you know what? I didn't mind back then. There was still something about it. Maybe it was also the setting as well. I was on holiday with my cousin and playing this game, and it just seemed very nice somehow. Just be lost in this world, and it's quite reassuring in some ways. Need a bit of escapism now and then. I like to think the escapism makes it so that when we get back to reality, we see it in a new light. Almost could say it's edifying. Now, how far south is this village? Dun, dun, dun. Come on, Stilgar, help me out here. Where's the village going to be? You know, if I looked online, there's probably a map of Dune with showing where all these places are. So I'm just going to Alt-Tab as I say this, and let me have a look at something. Map of Dune. So that area is... There's the palace. What am I looking at? Looking at this map and I don't really see it. It's a bit of a nuisance. Just see, we've got those three there. I have got a map, but it's not really... It's a bit difficult to interpret because it's not the same. Well, I don't know how far it is, but another village. He says, Duncan will tell you about another village in the east, south of Chuanatuek. Oh, yes, right. I'm looking at the walkthrough. Go to Chuanatuek. The Fremen chief will mention about the siege in the southward, slightly east direction. Visit this siege, Chuana pylons. Actually a smuggler village. So, oh dear, right. You can't just go there and expect it all to work. You have to talk to the Fremen chief that's there and hopefully he hasn't moved away. Hopefully I haven't told him back. So let's go change back to starting point. Skip. So, who was the one in Chuanatuek?
It's been days since we've heard from you. We're doing spice mining. Our ability is increasing. Here are the characteristics of my troop. A worm has come, Moed. Hopefully. Spice is hard. Have a look at our spice. Would you like me? It's been days since we've heard from you.
No. Maybe it's one of these guys.
It's been days. Gurney Halleck, we are doing military. Our ability is in. Here are the characteristics. Gurney Halleck is a very Would you like me? It's been days since we've heard from you. Gurney Halleck, we are doing our ability. May I show you? Gurney Halleck is a very... Would you like me to repeat what I said? What? Gurney Halleck is here. We are doing our ability. May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
Then you will be awarded the first lasgun.
These laser guns will work great.
And then let's get you... No, you can't do espionage, so you're already expert.
Show me where you want me to go.
So let's go there.
Okay. It's been days since Gurney Halleck. We are doing military. Our ability is... May I show you the characteristics of... Gurney Halleck is a... Would you like me to repeat what I said?
So you're not doing anything. Right. I'm going to just... I think it might be one of these guys here. And if it's not, then we'll just quit for the day and I'll see if I can do it. So let's just skip to destination. Talk with him.
We are doing spice mining.
Oh, no, I'm not done talking to you.
We're doing spice mining. Here are the characteristics. Let me show you what this area is. Would you like me to repeat what I said, Muad'Dib? We're doing spice. Our ability is in. Let me show you this. Look. Let me show you. Would you like me to repeat what I said?
So is it that guy?
We're doing spice. Have a look at the look. Our production lab. Let me show you what we've done in spice mining. Okay.
So he's going to go there. So I've got some guys here, and I think that's all the Fremen troops I've got, right? Yeah, it is. So let's go here. That should be equidistant between 2 points. Skip. And
we have finished.
Okay, you finished your prospecting job. Good man.
We are doing spice mining. Our ability is increasing. We are now expert in spice.
Excellent.
Let me show you the statistics of my troop. Spice is harder to mine now.
Well, still,
let me show you what we've done. Our Conans are not very far. Would you like me to repeat what I said?
And what about you?
We're doing spice mining. Our ability is increasing. Have a look at the characteristics of my troop.
Can you find an Orny?
I don't think I can find an Orny available. We're doing spice. Our ability. Here are the characteristics. A worm has. The worm didn't. All of this could have been avoided with an Orny.
Didn't attack
Men flying it can warp. Spice is harder to mine now. Let me show you. Arcona, would you like? We're doing spice mining.
You're not and what about you?
We're doing. Our ability is. May I show you the character? Spice is. Let me show you. Would you like me? We're doing. Our ability. Here are the spice. Would you like me to repeat?
Right, well, as far as I know, that is all of the Fremen. There's two right at the bottom. I've missed them, haven't I? So let's go here. Zoom.
We're doing spice. Have a look at the characteristics of my troop. I don't think I can find an Orni available in all the places around here. Show me where you want me to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
go there. Right, so talk with this guy.
We're doing spice mining. Have a look. Spices. Have a look at it. Would you like me to repeat what I said?
Right, so it must be this last guy here then. Surely, right? Spoke with him and he'll be like, oh yeah, I know that village.
It's been days since we're doing spice. Our ability has increased. Here are the characteristics of my troop.
Well, you're going to be army now.
There's nothing like. It's been days. We're doing. Our ability is in. Let me show you the statistics. It's a new job for us. Would you like me? It's been. We're doing. Our. Let me. Would you? It's been days since. Show me where you want me to go.
Well, that's everybody.
Okay.
And nobody's told me about the village, so. All right. There we go. On another disappointing note, let's save it there. Yeah, okay then. Alright, we're done. Thank you very much for watching this supplemental. And, yep. Debate with myself when I should release it. No. We'll do this as a Wednesday one. Yeah, Wednesday. Sorry. Thank you very much for watching. Do all the usuals and go away.